Mum's the word. The Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers is here to brighten your day and lift your spirits with our unique take on all things motherhood. We're real-life friends, a special group comprised of women from across the globe who've chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Our mantra is radical acceptance and the necessity to check your ego and self-interest at the door. Keep calm and hold my Prosecco, ladies. I hereby call this meeting to order.
I used to work with this girl when I worked in a hotel and served breakfast in clean rooms and stuff, and we'd get to have breakfast after we'd serve breakfast, and she would always trump at the table, and she always used to say, "Well, better out than in."
Yeah, better out than in.
I was like, "Who for? Who for?
I do not
for
consent
us."
to that kind of behavior.
Yeah, no, it's really not good.
I think all of our listeners are going to appreciate
Oh
that
my
story.
God, she did it again.
I'm glad I didn't name any names.
I'm going to keep it anonymous.
We'll just call her Miss Trump.
53, starting with
was
a bang.
With a Trump. Starting with a Trump.
It's starting with a toot. Anyway, hi team, it's Lissy.
And Becky.
And Kim.
Heather.
And Tammy.
Oh, welcome back, ladies. Cheersies.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a hot
Ching,
day.
It is roasting.
It's hot in the city.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's hot in
it's
here. Well, it's not hot in here, but it was hot in
it's
your
nice.
office.
Oh God, you
Hot
poor
in my
thing.
office
Tell
again.
Tell me all about. We love Kim's office woes in
true.
the sense that it is truly dramatic.
Wow.
People have some opinions.
Yeah.
I have opinions. And that's what matters.
I mean, your opinion is the one we trust.
Yes.
Ooh, what on earth was
Another toot.
Yeah.
that? At least that one was, outside.
Yes.
From a car.
Yes. So, yes, it's been incredibly hot. So hot, in fact, that today we got to put the AC on.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
But we
Ka-ching.
then had to turn it off again.
Oh.
But
Did
then we were
someone
allowed
get
to put it
cold?
on again.
Does that take that's more
Oh
efficient.
What does
my
that do to your
God.
body when it's like you're roasting and then
makes
you
me
cool
Well,
down?
it feels like you're having constant flashes.
Yeah. Yeah.
One minute you're fine and thinking, this is pleasant, I can work in this. And then you're like, thank
Simulating
goodness you
hot
guys
flash.
bought me a fan for my birthday because it has been used to the max.
But there's no patch that's going to help you with this
No.
AC off.
Honestly,
on.
I'm gonna buy you one of those. It's like a necklace, and you put it in the freezer, and it goes around your neck. And then you take it out of the freezer when you're having a hot flash, and you're
It's
supposed to wear it on the
looking
back of your neck.
Just looking at Alyssa's
Yeah, that looks
She's looking at me
priceless.
like I'm mental.
Yeah,
Is what we're saying.
I prefer the idea of putting ice cubes down my
Down your top.
my wetsuit.
just wear the full wetsuit.
Yeah.
What we need is Lululemon to send you their vest.
Oh,
Remember there was the
yes.
cooling vest?
Yeah.
That came off the back of the last podcast
I
we did about
I
that.
swear.
I got an ad for it. And
Yes.
it has like little fans.
Little
or something.
it cools you apparently. Remember you had your, was it you?
I have the heat
We had the
vest.
heated
Heat
gilet.
vest.
For
Yeah.
Yes.
all winter,
Gilet.
I absolutely recommend it to
No,
everybody.
a heated gilet, but like a
But they have the
cool
cooling.
vest.
They have like a cooling vest.
I was
Who
wearing the
uses
ice
that?
pack gilet as well.
Well, they have it for dogs. So they
If
have
they
the
have it
cooling
for
stuff
dogs,
for dogs.
We should have it for women.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But why do they exist? Is it for
For hot
menopausal women?
flashes.
Really?
Menopausal women, and I think it's for probably people like me running outside in the heat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because they can.
Oh, they could
and,
have.
Because they
and for
can.
people in
Because
Kim's
you can,
office.
And the people, well, only the people on my side of the office apparently, because the other ones are stony cold. I don't understand it.
That can't be good for
Yeah.
productivity.
No.
Not my productivity. That's a lie. I'm really productive, honestly.
But I think it's important for our listeners to understand that every building in Scotland has been built to keep heat in because it's a very cold, windy, drafty,
But not anymore.
situation.
The new buildings.
The new
Not the
buildings.
old buildings.
Oh, yeah,
not the
old
ones we
buildings.
live in.
Yeah, no, we live in 200-year-old drafty things.
Which thrive in this weather. Actually.
Oh, it feels great because the stone, but it doesn't help Kim.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
No,
So
it
you're
doesn't
probably in,
help
are you
me.
in like a 1960s block?
Yeah, I want to move to something
You
that's
need to be a
new
Georgian.
Yes, move to it. We used to working the West End, and that, I never had a problem there, except in the winter when some people found it cold, and I was like,
But you
"It's
can layer.
fine. You can layer up."
Yeah.
I can't take any more clothes off. It would be obscene. Trust me, they'd be asking me to go home. In fact, that's what I might
that's
do.
the idea.
Yes.
You're onto the winner there,
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah.
Or if I just
Don't even put
stripping
the
off.
sexy lingerie on. Put
Oh,
like
no.
the really old stuff that's
Yes.
like, oh no, you better go home.
comfies.
The
Yeah.
ones where like the molded cup is kind of like
You should have got rid of it 2 years ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely. Where it's like folded in the
Start
wrong
wearing
place.
it around the office.
I think constant ice cubes down the shirt might in itself do the
Yeah.
job, actually.
But I mean, even if they don't send me home and they just say, right, you can have the AC on all day, just put some clothes on,
What
for
if you-
goodness sake.
What if you just start like not wearing deodorant or something?
No, I just
Will
think
you get asked to leave, or
I
are they too polite?
I think we could
I
help.
think they would be too polite.
No, listen, I think if we all showed up and just stripped and just walked around, they would be like begging someone to turn on the AC.
begging,
Put on your clothes. Put on your clothes.
Put your loving clothes on, baby.
Or they might just call the men in the yellow van.
Yeah, 999.
Yeah, we've got
Got
some,
another one for you.
Yeah. In fact, we've got 5.
I know, we're taking them all.
And we would have to do the podcast from somewhere else.
From the Priory.
Yeah. Not even that, but at least it would be a soundproof room.
It'd be a nice break.
Oh, do you think?
I wouldn't have to do laundry.
No, true.
Yeah.
Upside.
Upside.
Yeah, but you
There we
would have
go.
to wear a
padded.
generic onesie.
Yeah. I don't think Lululemon does that.
Sweaty Betty, can you please make me a pretty straight jacket?
Oh my gosh.
That was very Alexa Rose.
Thank you very much. I was going for that vibe. I'm glad it landed.
That is really good. Well, what did we all do for the bank holiday, girls?
Well, I stood and watched my partner complete the Edinburgh Marathon.
In
He
that
did-
sun. Wow,
he
that's
did-
dedication.
Brilliantly.
He was
He did
amazing.
brilliantly. Yeah, he's a stormtrooper, I think.
Amazing.
Honestly.
What was the
Yeah.
temperature that day?
25.
Yeah, in my car on the way home, it must have been like 30 degrees. It was because the AC doesn't work.
Oh.
And we had a car full of hot bodies.
That's a trend.
So
Yeah.
basically, Kim came to the rescue. So Kim was there at the finish line with me after the half. And then we watched her partner finish. And then we stayed on and watched my partner finish. And
Wow.
then very poor Al basically just got like whisked away. And like, we're leaving now.
How
Like
many
right now.
hours were you there?
I set off at 8 a.m., finished the half. And then Alan finished at what, half 3?
I actually can't remember.
It was-
yeah,
it
it
was
was
a long
about
day.
half
Wow.
3, yeah.
It was a long
So
day.
Lissy and Kim, so you both were at the marathon.
Yeah.
What was the vibe?
You know what? I have to say, the running vibe was very different to the supporter vibe. The supporter vibe was high. Everyone
Yeah.
was happy as a clam.
Yeah, but my one point was so at the finish line, they call it the Tunnel of Love. And so everyone is there waiting to see their person cross the line. But I didn't hear loads of people clapping or cheering. Whereas when I've been at races before and I've been at the finish line, I've been cheering everybody, crying my eyes out, going, "Oh, you're doing so well. I'm so proud of you." And they're like, "Who the hell is that lady crying?"
Yeah,
She should have at least put waterproof mascara on.
So when I came across for the half, at least people were banging on the side. So they might not have been
yeah.
cheering, but at least they were like banging making a clanging noise.
With the
Now, my
barrier.
thing with the Tunnel of Love this year is I've run the Edinburgh half and I've run the Edinburgh full. And maybe I just don't remember, but maybe it was because it was just that hot this year. Once you hit the medal, usually you're like, oh, I'm home free. This is great. I can enjoy it. But this year, because the sun was beating down on the metal runway,
Concourse, yeah.
the concourse bit, it was just like running in an oven. So you hit it and you just felt heat coming up in your face. And it was like,
And this is not a place where that's a common feeling either.
No.
Can we just clarify that as well?
Yeah.
This is not like New York or London
No.
even where you
Yeah.
have that from time to time.
Yeah. Like my 2 London marathons were both really, really hot and not very enjoyable. This was worse than that.
Wow.
Because at least in London, all the fire departments had their fire hoses out.
Wow.
And were like hosing people down, and the
Quite-
course itself. Honestly, no, they pointed it up in the air, and
Yeah.
you just ran through it, and it was like you could see the rainbow before you
They
could
did
see
the
the
same
water.
in Paris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was heaven. And then you'd get, at least along the course, the London Marathon would then have hoses, and you could run through the water. So that's the year that I lost 6 toenails, because I was basically sodden the entire time running through all the hoses because it was so hot. But this one, it was only the people who were kind enough to have their garden hoses out, hosing you down.
They must not have expected it to be like this.
But it was forecast.
It was forecasted. I think that they just didn't.
Believe the weather forecast?
Well, I think that it was forecast for there to be a really strong headwind, and it never came. It was
That would have
Yeah.
offset the heat.
stagnant.
There was a breeze,
headwind
thank
would
the
be awful,
Lord,
though.
Yes.
but it wasn't enough to keep you cool.
Yeah.
Like we were watching and it was
Roasting.
filthy hot. Yeah.
Like it was
Filthy
sweaty
hot.
hot.
Yeah.
So is that why the tunnel wasn't as exuberant?
Maybe they were all
'Cause they were all
passed out.
hot. Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
they were all
Over the
exhausted.
barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this: the cutest moment of the day was when Kim, her partner, and her son and I went kind of like, I looked at my watch and I thought, oh, he said he thinks he's going to finish soon. Let's head over there. And as we were heading over, we could hear, "Come on, Alan, running sucks!" And that's what his T-shirt said.
Yeah, it
so
was
we
amazing.
all cheered, and then it was great.
Yeah.
So that was. So we didn't see him physically finish, but
Yeah.
we heard.
Yeah.
So that was cute.
And I had my son stood on a big blue bin so he could see the finish line and he didn't recognize his father crossing the line.
But also, can I just
Honestly.
say, we're sitting there, and there was a Kim that finished.
That was me.
Then there was a Becky.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Then there was a Heather.
Yeah.
No way.
Tammy, you and I were left
So
out.
they're all our age, basically, is what I'm
You and
hearing.
I were left out.
Tommy.
Honestly.
We were all there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
obviously, right?
It was
Definitely
hard
read it.
going,
I
what can
definitely
I
wasn't
say?
still in bed drinking coffee.
Oh my God.
So it was hot.
It was really hot, but the way it was really busy, loads of food stands and 2 bars, wasn't there? But,
Yeah, but there
the
was
queues
all-
were massive for
It
every
felt
single
scaled
thing.
down this year.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in previous years, the Stewart Brewing Company did the beer tent, and it was a
it wasn't
huge
them this
marquee,
year.
and it provided shade.
Yeah.
And I swear it was not 7 pounds a pint. This year,
Yeah.
7 pounds a pint,
That's
including
quite
the
hard.
alcohol free. And I was like, dude, I'm not even Scottish, and this feels like
Mm-hmm.
you're this hurts.
Is there a runner's discount?
No, I was wearing my medal, nothing.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I know. You should literally get a free pint. If you finish, they should just give it to you.
But that would be 9,000 plus
It
pints.
probably
Yeah.
would.
Probably break the brewery.
I mean, although in that heat, how many DNFs were there? It was a lot.
Well, I think there was supposed to be something like 14,000 starting and only she says, but nearly just under 10, I think, finished.
Okay.
So that's a lot.
it's a lot.
So
Wow.
DNF means
Do not finish.
Yeah.
Did not finish.
So they yeah.
What's average?
Oh, like 1%.
Wow.
Usually it's
was-
less than 1%.
The people that finished, my hat goes off to
Yeah.
them because it was
Yeah.
so
It was-
uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
But doesn't your partner do extreme running?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he ran in the Sahara last
what I
year.
was thinking.
Yeah.
Wait, no. He didn't just run in the Sahara.
No.
He won one of the stages.
Well, he did really well, and it was I can't remember what you call it. You run 2 marathons back to back. Yeah, he loves that stuff. Whereas I
Amazing.
don't have the. My brain is not willing to
Yeah.
do anything.
Or the
longer
spare
than-
time.
Or the spare time.
But the heat. I mean,
The
it's
heat.
like I
Yeah.
can't even imagine.
So basically, what makes running in the heat so hard is your heart rate. So
Yeah.
your heart rate when you're running a marathon or anything that's probably like considered long distance, you want to stay in a zone 2 to zone 3. So you're probably looking between a 145 and a 155 heart rate. That's where you should be sitting comfortably to just jog on. And I could not keep my heart rate below 180.
Yeah,
if
neither
I was
could.
even jogging. Yeah, your husband's heart rate was way too high.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Alan probably was as well. Like he didn't even tell me what
Although,
his peaked
no,
at.
Neil checked
I know.
hubbies and said his was way lower than mine.
Well, he did have a little walk. He did have a little walk, which I'm glad he did. But yeah, honestly, it was when I looked down and I was at like 186 and I was like, if I keep this up, I'm going to pass out.
Yeah. Which,
Like I'm going to faint because I'm a fainter. I get vasovagal fainting and I know that. And I was like, no, we're not playing here.
No.
And you know what? You all get the same medal. And on that kind of day, there's no
But
need.
the atmosphere was amazing. And when we were walking back to the car, which I'd had to park like miles away, people were coming past them saying, well done, well done. And that's really lovely.
that is lovely.
I mean, that's the only reason why I do it.
For the glory. For the glory.
For the kudos.
If you don't tell me that I did a good job when I walk past you with my medal, I will literally give you the daggers. You best congratulate me on a job well done.
But we actually did have a gripe while we were there. So we were watching the finish line.
Oh, those two.
There was two guys who just decided that they would sit on the floor
And have a picnic.
where everyone was walking just close to the railings, and it just was such an bizarre place to sit down when there was all seating,
everybody,
open grassland
yeah.
behind
So
us.
you're in a rugby field, essentially. You're literally on a rugby pitch. The uprights are there. Huge field. And everybody that's watching the finish line is kind of doing the crush to get to where you could actually see people running past. They decided to plop themselves down right where the people were trying to watch
the finish.
the finish.
That's logical.
And then he laid down and
then
tried
he-
to
and
close
then he-
his
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah. And then he had two friends. They had two girls come and join them, so there were four of them.
Wow. They're going to be all over
Wow.
the Instagram.
And
They're
my
going to be
Lord.
they'll be-
And it was when the girl came through in a wheelchair, and I was like, "Oh my God, please run him over! Run him over!"
Yeah.
And she literally like stopped. He did not move.
Wow.
No.
He did not move.
No, he
That man
didn't.
How did
was
they
not
not
moving.
get? How
He
did they
was
not get
moving.
stepped on?
Oh, I think they finally
really?
did because they did
Eventually
eventually
move. But it just seemed bizarre to me, and it made me think about etiquette in sport.
Etiquette.
Honestly.
Whether you're spectating or taking part.
Well, exactly, because like whenever I've watched Alan run races before, he always runs in that running sock shirt. I bought him that in like 2010 or 2011, and he's worn that shirt for every single race. It's his lucky shirt, and he likes it because people will shout "running sucks." They won't shout his name written on the bib. They'll shout "running sucks," and he quite likes that. It's cute. It's cute, and it's bright red, so you can always see it. So, like, whenever he's run in London, in Edinburgh, wherever I've seen him run, I can always say to people, because I'm short, so, like, in that push to get to the finish, I can't see anything.
there?
No.
I can't see anything. And so I'm always saying to people around, if you see a ginger-haired guy in a bright red shirt that says "running sucks," can you let me know? And every single time, someone will go, "Oh, he's coming, come here," and they'll move and hoik me up so that I can see him run past. Those boys sitting on the ground didn't give that vibe of camaraderie and all in it together. They were like, no, we're sitting here.
We're sitting here, and they weren't even watching for anyone finish.
They
It
were
was
facing
bizarre.
away from, so they were facing out, like towards the field. They weren't even facing
Really?
the finish.
And
It
they
was
wouldn't
so
have seen
bizarre.
anything anyway because
No.
it was such a.
I mean, they would have had butt in the face.
It made me, and some people like that. Because everyone has
You do
a
pay
kink.
extra for that.
And that reminds me of something the butt thing reminds me of something. Because it made me think about etiquette in sport, whether you're spectating or taking part.
Yep.
And there was a reel shown of a girl who was pushing with her legs a big weight on a machine, and she was in the position where she was more than at a right angle with her knees in her chest, and she couldn't lift the weight. And she turned to somebody and went, "Can you help me?" So this guy straddled her and immediately pushed it away so that she could get out. Did a great thing.
Yeah.
However, then other people, when it got posted,
Well, they were
took to
being
it
dirty.
and were saying he shouldn't have done it that way. The girl was a little bit distressed because she could not move. And he did the first thing that came to his mind.
Yeah.
And he helped her out of the situation.
Exactly.
He wasn't shoving his butt in her face.
He was just
There was no
helping.
Trying to
contact.
help her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
as
was
someone
just
who
like-
was pinned by a bench press bar this morning,
Yeah.
because my body didn't work, I would have been like, "Thank you."
Yeah, and I just thought, wow, the guy was doing someone a favor.
Exactly, he was.
Misinterpreted by
Yeah.
the public.
Yeah, but
Well, he deserved a cape, not a.
yeah, he did.
Not
He
grief.
certainly
Not
did.
grief,
Yeah.
exactly.
And actually, that could have been the first meeting of a very nice couple. You never know.
Oh my God! What a meet cute.
Yeah,
That'd be adorable.
story.
he rescued me at the
rescued me.
gym.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And thank goodness he had such a nice
Was it
bum.
being
I got to look at
recorded?
it.
Yeah, I think she was recording her workout. You know how some people do that?
they do.
But then she posted it to the internet sphere.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think she maybe posted it as a, this guy
Find
rescued
him.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want-
find him.
Find
He's
him.
hot.
My number is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Do you guys in New York? Did you have the Metro newspaper?
We have
Oh,
it
yeah.
here.
So yeah, so in London we had the Metro.
Yeah.
And there used to be a section.
Oh, yeah.
For if you were on the
Like
tube,
desperately
yes,
seeking.
desperately
Yeah.
seeking Susan, but it was like
Yeah.
desperately seeking
Oh,
commuter.
that's fun.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my gosh, I was the girl wearing the floral dress on the on the Piccadilly line, and I got off at this stop, and you got off at that stop,
And we were
you-
doing some
And we locked
eyeing.
eyes.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
really
that's
And then they
sweet,
would
yeah.
always come up with like a really cute like tagline for the end, like "Pick me Piccadilly," like
Yeah.
because they were
Oh,
I loved
I
reading
love that.
Yeah.
Does that still
I still
exist?
read
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
Yeah. It
Yeah,
still
oh,
exists.
okay.
It's in the
No, I know,
it's in
but
the
that's
metro.
specific.
Oh, I think so.
I might start taking
so
public
cute.
transport
That's
again.
so cute.
I know it was so
Ditch the
cute.
bike and get on the bus.
I agree.
I don't know. It sounds like your husband would be able to chase them down.
That's true.
Yeah, he probably would. It's whether he would want to or not. Be like, take her.
So what else? What else did we girls? What else did we do?
I did some gardening, and that felt amazing. Oh my
You're
God.
single-handedly like taking your communal garden into your own hands, though. Like you're trying to beautify it.
Yeah, not that one. Our cottage.
Oh, your cottage.
Yes. So it was like quiet and peaceful, and I was all on my own while my husband and daughter were doing something else, and I was just loving it.
Oh,
and I
so
just
good.
got so much accomplished, but yet enjoyed every minute, very mindful. Absolutely loved it. And then what else did I do? Oh my God. I watched on Netflix. This is so good. Ladies First.
Oh, I hear it's hilarious.
Oh my God. Loved it.
Is
I
it?
watched it 1.5 times.
Because I'm not keen on Sacha Baron Cohen.
No, I'm not either. But I love the
Oh.
idea of him
Is it good?
being a
Yeah.
total jerk face and
Yes.
then waking up in a world
Oh,
run
I've
by
heard about
women.
this.
Yes.
My husband watched it. And
Did he like it?
He said he didn't love it. He didn't hate it.
Did he
but
find it uncomfortable?
Yes.
No, but
Is it aimed at women?
he thought that I would enjoy it more. So
Yes.
it was good. You think
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I
loved
think
it.
the bit that I find most awesome is because I've not seen it yet, but everybody I know is telling me, like my Canadian friend is like, oh my God, have you watched this? No, not yet. She's like, well, you need to watch Ladies First and Off Campus and then call me.
Oh, off campus. I've seen the
I
ad
want to
for
watch that.
What's that?
It's not
Teenage
aimed at us.
angsty.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Angsty.
uni,
Like
right?
uni, yeah.
I love
Like
teenage
this,
angst.
like
Oh, I
along
love
with like the
teenage
Summer
angst.
I Turned Pretty and all that.
Oh, I love that
Yeah. I did
series.
too.
Love it.
I didn't think she picked wrong though.
Yeah, because I had
Chose-
a...
Don't tell me I don't know the answer.
Spoilers.
Upset me.
Oops, sorry.
It's on my list. But like all the books and everything. So it was like Donna Quixote and
Yes.
like all the books are,
Yeah.
instead of like Oliver Twist, it's like Olivia Twist. And I was like, ooh, I like this.
Harriet Potter.
Harriet, yes.
Yeah. It was
So
it,
cute.
it was really cute.
It was cute. Okay.
Yeah, I have a
And-
feeling though if my husband saw it, he'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a reverse thing, isn't
Yes.
it? Where
Yeah.
it's like the
Yes.
world is
The world has...
Yeah.
The worm has
twisted.
turned.
It's
A
about
matriarchal
misogyny.
society.
Right.
Yeah.
But
A
then
bit like in the Two Ronnies. You guys will not get that.
I love
it's
the
a
two
British
Ronnies. I know what folk candles are.
Do you know what the
Folk
worm has,
candles.
the worm has turned is? It was where Diana Dawes, who was a beautiful woman, she it basically is where the world has flipped on an axis and the men are all at home making the dinner dressed in pinnies and things like that. It's hilarious.
That makes me
What's it
very
called?
happy.
The Worm Has Turned, but
The
it's
Worm Has
within a
Turned.
Two Ronnies sketch
Okay.
show.
So I've got a novel that I'm going to bring to you. It's called The Husbands.
Okay.
And it's kind of a similar kind of situation where this couple moves to like a very Stepford village,
Ooh,
but it's
scary.
Stepford in the other way, where the women are all very powerful working women and the husbands are all stay at home.
Uh-huh.
Is that
So
written
it's
by a man or a woman?
What do you think?
A woman.
But
Did a
there's a
man write the
murder
Stepford
mystery
Wives?
involved. It's fabulous. You'll love
The
it.
Stepford
Oh,
Wives
okay.
is terrifying.
It
It
Yes.
is terrifying.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
but Stepford Husbands for some reason is funny. Just saying. Oh, hang on! I better stop. I can't keep talking. I'm sorry. My wife's gonna be home any minute, and I haven't taken the laundry out, and I haven't put the dinner in the oven, and I gotta go.
That would never happen.
Terrifying. Fabulous.
Never happen. So my husband and I got to go for walks this weekend. It was so nice.
She says walk. They went hiking.
So we went to South Queens Ferry.
Beautiful.
To Dalmedy Estate.
Gorgeous.
And did the loop.
Oh, Dalman
And
is
it was
lovely.
gorgeous. And then we also went to Arthur's Seat and did a hike up there. And it was
Beautiful.
so
Yeah, those
nice.
are not walks.
Oh, but it was so fun. It was so
They're
fun.
hikes, though. I agree with.
They are.
But it's just amazing to have like an extra
Beautiful.
day to
Gorgeous.
do
Yeah.
something. You know, as
Imagine a
couple.
4-day week.
Yeah.
You could do that all
never
the
happen.
time.
It would never happen. But it's amazing. It was so nice out.
Oh, gorgeous
So
weather
good.
for it.
And I love that you were able to do that just together. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't have the kids dragging you. Like,
No.
I'm tired.
Well, we had the kids in the middle, and we had all the football
Fabulous.
and all the other stuff. But it was so nice just to have a couple extra days just to relax. Oh, I feel like a new person.
Absolutely. It's
Fabulous.
so nice to have that downtime.
Oh,
Yeah, my husband and I, we went to North Berwick yesterday and got lobster rolls by the seaside. It was so
fabulous!
What a way to
so
spend a big
nice.
holiday. We actually had one of those days where we got home and we went, this actually felt like a day off. It
Yeah.
actually felt like a proper day off. It's so rare.
What a
But
win to go there! Oh,
It was,
perfect.
well, we actually had to go because we had, long story, but we had to go out there to pick up the car because we had left it with family over the weekend. And we were a little anxious because we got on the train and Scottish people, when the sun is out, like
tops off.
tops off,
Taps
everyone was in their bathing suits on the train to North
Yeah,
Berwick.
yeah.
Which I get it. It was warm. It was beautiful. It was sunny. But bless my poor husband, he goes like, why are they all in their bathing suits on the train? Well, honey, they want to go for a swim.
Go straight in the water.
Does he know how cold the North Sea? Like, do they know how cold?
I could handle it.
The
I
North
could
Sea-
get in. I'm
yeah,
that hot.
people were in.
I
People
could-
Yeah.
There were more people laying on the beach, and honestly, we've been to North Berwick year round, so we do know
Yeah.
that people will go in there year round. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was just very.
Oh, I could get in.
It was,
in a
but it was
minute.
beautiful, and I loved
hot.
the vibe. It was so nice to see everyone out and about and enjoying their day. And
See,
what
now
a
that's
day.
the kind of loony Duke that I could
Yeah.
get on
Oh, in
board
the
with.
summer. Yeah.
The summer
Summer
the
Looney
one.
summer Looney Duke. Sign me
Yeah.
up for that.
Sign me up for the
Tammy's
May
shaking
Looney
her head
Duke.
over here. Yeah.
We talk about doing the Looney Duke every year,
But Tammy
which is
does the cold.
You do. You
I
do
have,
the cold
I
plunge.
have done them in the past. I haven't done them for the last like year or so. I used to
Year.
do it all the time, but
Yeah, you
honestly,
and Freya.
my husband is such a neat freak that even if I go to the beach and I think I've got all the sand off and still, and I hoover when I get home, he's still like, "You've been to the beach."
Like it's
Like
a
there's
crime.
some sand somewhere. Maybe it's but
It
I'm
does
like,
get everywhere. It does. Yeah.
Oh my,
Oh my
word.
gosh.
Well done, team.
Oh,
I'm
but
very
what a good
impressed.
weekend. What a good bake holiday.
My kingdom for a lobster roll.
Oh, lobsters.
Never
So
had
good.
one. Is it
was
like
a
lobster
14-minute
in a
wait.
bread roll?
Lobster
Yeah.
in a
In brioche.
brioche, but with like
Butter.
a Marie Rose sauce.
Oh, like a
yummy.
posh prawn cocktail.
Yes.
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 It was
Lovely.
definitely.
With like
Chips
cause
were good.
lettuce.
But it was one of those, and again, because it's not usually this warm, we got the lobster rolls and we got the chips and we sat down and started eating it, and the lobster roll eating and trying to eat the chips, and they just are so hot, and you feel like you're having a hot flash as you're eating them, and then you keep going. And in Scotland, everything usually cools off in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
like 20 minutes later, they were still warm. But it was lovely. It felt like a proper summer. You know,
so nice.
it was so nice.
So you did that, the two of you.
Yeah, so the two of us.
Amazing.
Where were the kids?
At school. They didn't have school.
Yeah, they didn't have
Yes,
school
because
break.
this was yesterday.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was yesterday.
I
Because our
completely
kids,
forgot all about
For
yesterday.
some reason, the Edinburgh kids all got the weekend before.
Yeah.
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 Is it
It was
Victoria
confusing.
Day or something?
Yeah, something like that.
You said you had a story to tell me
Ooh.
about Kim. You saw Kim.
Oh, that was yesterday. So I was on the way
was I
yesterday
doing?
to see my good friend Amira, who's in town. Well, in Glasgow. So I was driving to meet her, and then I
Tooted
tooted.
me.
Yeah. And then, of course, Edinburgh traffic. So then Kim is walking and she passes me while I'm sitting in traffic. And she's like, did you toot? Did you toot for me? What did you say?
I said, did you toot for me? And she said, yes, I did. And I went,
But that's what
Very
we call, what you
coquettishly.
call Trump is what we call toot.
Yes.
all right, okay.
So that's why I was laughing. I'm in my car and I'm laughing.
That is accurate.
I tooted for Kim.
Whereas I was meaning it as in, ooh, check me, sexy lady on the side.
Because in
On the
Edinburgh,
pavement.
As a thing. Like,
well, here it's honk if you're.
Honk if you're horny.
Yeah.
That's what all the tour buses say.
Here?
Because
right.
they use the
Right.
Highland cow.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
It only
I
works
get
if
it.
you have that on your car.
Thank
Otherwise
God I
it's
don't
legal.
think they do.
But they do. You get people with the honk if you're horny, and then it's got
Yeah.
the little like
Highland
Highland cow
coo.
next to it.
Yeah,
the
but
Highland
but
coo.
they
horns.
don't actually do that.
People do that. People have them on their cars.
I have
There's a
seen this
very,
But they
before.
don't
very
necessarily honk every
No.
time they're feeling horny. I'm confused.
Words are implied on top anyway.
there's a very large bus. It's one of the Highland tour companies.
Yeah,
It's their
yeah,
it's the Harry Coo Company or
Well,
whatever.
I've seen it, but I didn't think anyone would do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, of course they do.
Weird.
I've never heard them honk.
No.
Okay, well I live in town.
That's why I felt so pleased that Tammy tooted
That
for
I
me.
tooted for you. I can toot for
been a
you
long time
anytime.
since anyone's tooted for me.
She's like, I got cattle called.
Yeah.
It was Tammy, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Still gave me an ego boost.
As it should.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I
Toot
mean,
toot.
Yeah.
Well, we have so many good things coming up.
We do.
I just wanted to, we'll chat a little bit about the festivals, right?
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on in town. June is going to be nonstop.
Yeah. It's busy.
So we have the Leith Food Festival coming up, and it was at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Oh, I
think
bet
that's
that
May
would be
30th.
good.
I know.
Yeah, the Leith Food
'Cause it's
Fest,
so
May 30th.
diverse.
Jesse
It's the
wants to
31st,
go.
I think, right?
Yeah, Jesse's
Yeah.
going. And then we have the Corstorphine Fair, right?
So is that rides? Is that
I
meaning
think they
rides?
have different things. Like they have rides and they have stands.
I think it's more like a carnival.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a fun fair. Okay. And then we have the Everywoman Festival. Has anybody been to this?
No,
No.
but this one's the one that's in. It's up in the meadows, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So I've never been, but it looks really interesting.
It's like it's all about women's health and women's issues and things like that. And they have speakers, like lots of speakers.
That would be good to go
So quite
to.
holistic.
Yeah, it could
and
be very interesting.
Yeah.
And then there's the Leith Festival, which is mid-June, and that'll be a really good one.
I think that'll
The
be a
Leith
really good
Festival.
one.
You've got one missing from that list.
What's that?
My church's Umbrella Festival
Oh, when is the
Umbrella
Umbrella Festival?
Tell us all about
starts
it.
on the 31st and goes right through to June 14th. And the final thing on June 14th is the Family Ceilidh
Right, that we've all signed up for.
that you need to
Family
buy
Ceilidh.
tickets for.
Yeah, we're
So
all coming.
I'll need to try and find the link for you in order for you guys to do that.
Right, and
Done
where is
and
that?
Morningside Parish Church
Yeah.
at Cluny Gardens in Morningside, and there's loads of other things go on. If you go onto the website, we've got a concert with I want to say Brian Jack, but it isn't Brian Jack, it's Keith Jack. Brian Jack used to work with us a long time ago.
That's really
You
funny.
know that singer, he was on Joseph, the search for Joseph. Brian Jack, he's like, no, it's Keith Jack. So he's doing a concert. We've got the Watsons are coming to do a concert as well.
That's fun.
It's lovely when the children do a concert in the church, and we have got umbrella installations in the church, outside the church, arts and crafts. Apparently firemen are coming.
Yes, please.
So that's your vibe.
Something for
Morningside
everyone.
Parish. Yes, something for everyone.
What's
That's
the
me.
significance of the umbrellas again? 'Cause I'm-
So it was just an idea that one of our church members, Kerry Elgie, had. And so we're trying to raise money for a new roof. We've got a big leak.
okay.
And so an umbrella is quite apt.
Yes.
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're using really bright umbrellas, and you can buy umbrellas and you can donate towards the charity by purchasing an umbrella and putting it in our railings. So that's going to be really colourful because we've got railings that go right round the church on the corner. So yeah, be there or be square.
Square.
Love
So
it.
how
And
much
there's
do
a
you need to
family
raise?
Kaylee. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
God,
how much
for a
do you need to
massive
raise?
church, I didn't
Yeah.
even think
It's
about
like
it.
3 figures.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
And it's not the whole roof.
Right.
What?
It's not the
Wow.
whole roof,
What? There's just a section.
just a
Oh,
section
honey, I'm
of
so
roof.
sorry.
Well, the scaffolding charges
Yeah.
alone are
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone are the days when you'd get a man shimmying up his ladder with a
No.
bucket full of lead.
Yeah.
We're struggling to find a roofer in for the Pitlockery place.
Yeah.
It's really hard, really hard because those slate roofs are so specialized.
Especially with a church, it's going to be.
Yeah.
But the family Kaylee is on the 14th.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 till 8.
Brilliant.
Beautiful.
And
Fun.
if you're looking for a family Kaylee in town, right?
Yeah.
Which
Come
we
meet us
always
there.
are. Yeah.
Always.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
come
come
meet us
see
there.
us. We'll
Yeah,
have
meet
our
us there.
T-shirts on.
Yes.
We'll be the crazy ones swinging our kids.
Yes.
Strip the willow.
I think we probably will be.
But
Can
we're
I strip the fireman?
It's in a church.
You may. You may.
Depends on your donation.
But we're going to be at some of these festivals. We're hoping we're going to have various people there handing out our flyers because
Absolutely.
our Fringe show is going to be August 29th and 30th at 2:00, and the tickets are on sale.
They
and we
are.
are going to be all over the city trying to get people to buy these tickets.
Honestly,
because,
we're going to be jumping out of cars to hand you flyers.
Some of us will be. not
Maybe
others.
jumping in cars.
If they toot for me, I'll get in the car.
yeah, me too.
I did ask Alan if I could like buy one of those. You know, you could buy these car decals. It's almost like a big magnet, and you put it on the side of the car.
oh, yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if I could get an Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers one for the car. And
Yeah,
he's
Quite
like,
long.
no.
But with the dates of the
Yes,
show.
with
Yeah.
the dates of the
August
show.
29th and
And a
30th.
QR code.
And a
2 p.m.
QR
Yeah. Buy them at Just the Tonic or come to
Yeah.
Instagram. You can get our
Like,
ticket
we
link.
don't own a stretch limo.
Car
That
or
is not
something.
fitting on the car.
Yeah, you need to put something on your roof.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
We have to think of what we're going to do for the Scottish Podcast Awards because we're going to have to hand out a ton of flyers.
Oh my
there.
word.
yeah.
We are going to network like crazy.
I do have a fun thing for us
Yes,
to do.
please.
I do have an advice letter for us to
Oh,
Oh my God.
when she said I have a fun
Bring
thing,
it
I'm
on.
always a bit tentative. I've signed you all up for a marathon.
No, I would not be. I'll
No,
be
that's me.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Lissy.
Yeah.
She's the donut
I'm the
dropout.
dropout. So it's this is another Slate one, which I just love their I love their write-in sometimes, and really desperate to get our own letters
Yes.
written from readers.
Oh, that
So-
was a plug, by the way.
Yeah,
Visit
please
our
do it.
website and
us
send
some advice
in
letters.
your letters.
It's going to be
please.
part of our show.
It will
so
be.
And it'll be anonymous.
It'll be
Yes.
anonymous. Yeah,
You will not say your name.
you can give
Unless
yourself
you
a
want
silly
to.
name.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law, Gertrude, is coming to our city for my brother-in-law's wedding. She's insisting on staying at our place, and she's bringing a wretched +1. She is a vile little Pomeranian that
Oh,
she
it's a
got
dog.
6 months ago.
Tammy.
It's an actual dog.
Yeah, I was like, this is rough.
The dog is high-strung and prone to attacking people's ankles, yet she takes that little everywhere. I'm terribly allergic to dogs, but Gertrude claims that I can handle it for a few days, since none of the hotels around here will allow a dog that isn't a service animal. My husband has even asked me to give it a chance. I'm considering just going over to my parents' house. I cannot stand Gertrude or her little 4-legged monster. But that also feels like surrendering because that entitled woman has no right to put me out of my home. What's the right call? And it's from No White Flag.
Oh, honey, I'd be going straight to a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Fine. Take my house. I'll be in the hotel with
yeah,
the spa.
Absolutely.
And let
Stay
her
as long
husband
as you
pay the
want.
bill.
See, I'm surprised. I thought
So
you'd
hang on,
be
it's
pro
the
dog.
mother-in-law. It's not her mom. It's the
No,
mother-in-law.
No, but
Mother-in-law.
she's allergic.
Yeah.
So
And that the dog hair will be around for a while. It's
Yeah.
not just the
I
3 days
agree.
of the visit.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's
the house
gonna
is going to
ingrain.
need a deep clean.
Yeah.
Who's paying for that?
well, the husband can.
No one.
If
Yeah.
he wants his mom to stay.
Yeah.
You could have like
He
one
can
of
cough
those
up.
end of tenancy cleaners come in.
Yeah.
That
those
cost
are
a fortune.
expensive.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so
I
expensive.
know, but they launder the carpets, they
Yep.
launder the curtains,
Yep.
they hoover your furniture.
Yep.
Just saying.
I think we might all be on the same page with this one.
I think
agree.
Dirty Gertie needs to either keep her dog at home
Dirty
or
Gertie.
like get ready to fork out some serious dough.
But it's it's really tough with a mother-in-law, guys.
It is hard with a
There's
mother-in-law.
some real boundary issues, it sounds like, between mother and son as well, which
Yeah.
then makes me think there's a deeper situation here.
Check the OT.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Thinking
that's-
deeply about it, and we're just like,
You can tell the woman with psychology background over here.
yeah.
I'm like Dirty
And also
Gertie.
the crazy family background.
Yeah, well, that's
Nothing personal to my family. They are wonderful.
Whereas I'm like, I love my mother-in-law. She could do no wrong, but she also doesn't have a dog.
Oh no, my
that she would
in-laws
force
actually would never do
you.
that.
That she would force you to.
I know. She
And
would
especially if
never.
it bites your ankle.
It's that thing of, though, your husband saying to you, just give it a go, even though he knows how you feel about the situation.
How many times has
And
that
how you
happened?
feel about your allergy. It's not
Yeah.
something you can help.
Yeah.
Well, I bet he's like Alan and calls it her fake allergy. So you know what? She needs.
What
to
are
have
you
a-
faking, Alyssa?
What are you faking? Yeah, what is it?
what allergy?
My darling
My
husband.
husband.
My darling husband called my cherry allergy my fake cherry
Your
allergy
cherry?
for years.
What?
No.
Oi! Cherries!
No, I know
Oh,
you're allergic
cherry-
to cherries.
So he went to the farmer's market one year and bought a kilo of cherries and brought them into my house.
No.
So just to prove a point, I stood there and chopped every single one. Chop, 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 chop. And then
What did
he
you
comes
do?
downstairs and he's like, "What happened to you? My face is swollen. My hands are swollen. I look like the elephant
hold
man."
up.
You actually did this to yourself?
Yes,
took them out.
I gave myself an allergic reaction that almost required hospital treatment.
I can just see your face as you like took the cherries out of the box and you're like chopping them and you're like,
Inhaling.
I think this is what my mother would say, cutting off your nose to spite your face.
Yeah.
Like, I get why you did it, but that's like way.
that's
But
extreme.
let me
To
tell
prove
you,
a
the man
point.
doesn't bring cherries in my house anymore.
That
He
is-
doesn't bring poison in the house anymore.
Okay. Okay.
And when we're on holiday and the cute little bartender brings me a prosecco with a cherry in it,
You send it
Alan's
back.
like, "I'll have that. You need to bring her the bottle, please."
Oh, so
and a
he
fresh
picked it
glass.
up. He learned that you are actually not. It's not a cute thing.
Yes, because then I said, "Do you want to test it with penicillin and kill me?" He's like, "No, I don't think so. No,
You should-
we're good. We're good here."
I am a proponent that you should never fake allergies. Like, not that anyone does, but that
No,
you should
I
never
would never.
Not that you do, but I think it is something I teach my kids as well. Like, because they'll be like, "Oh, I'm allergic to ketchup."
But
like,
so-
no, you're not.
Well, this is the thing. So when I go to the hospital,
I'm
and
allergic to broccoli.
But this allergy thing, you bring up a good point
Yeah.
because the hospital, like the doctors will say to me, "Well, what happens to you? You say you're allergic."
Yeah.
Like anaphylaxis, bitches.
Yeah.
And they go, "Oh, okay."
So they're doubting your allergy.
I know. Well, because people say they're allergic
Yeah.
when they're really not.
Yeah. And cherries is a rare
And
rub.
cherries is weird.
But-
But I feel sorry for this poor
I
no
do.
white flag because if she's got a genuine allergy to dogs, Pomeranians
Yeah.
shed.
Yeah, they're poofy.
They are poofy.
I still
small.
go
That's
back.
all-
Yeah,
they're
we
small,
know-
but they're like little like
Balls
cotton
of hair.
balls.
Yeah, who goes to judo? Rebecca, you know, Cloud.
yes.
Have you met Cloud?
Yes.
The cutest, puffiest,
Absolutely.
fluffiest
Yes.
Hence the
Pomeranian.
cloud.
Yes.
I'm still going back to the fact though that this is a boundary issue with mother and son.
Yeah.
I bet
Definitely.
this is just the icing on the cake, and then there's a lot of potentially other
backstory.
situations
Yeah.
where mom might
Backstory.
be trying to pull the strings.
Do you know what it makes me feel like, though, is
Red
when
flags.
when the husband says that, it's a case of, it's okay for me to disappoint the woman that I've chosen
Yes,
to spend the rest of
exactly.
my life with.
See,
But
can you
it's
get me?
not okay to disappoint someone who loves me, supposedly loves me unconditionally because I'm her son. And she will accept this if I put this across to her in a sensible way. She might not accept it, but he needs to draw the boundary. But it's about being willing to upset the woman you're supposed to
have her back forever.
Yeah.
It's tough,
And that
though.
happens a lot.
Maybe we should
does.
rewrite the vows.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, instead of like, you know, love, honor, cherish, it should be like love, honor, cherish, and believe me when I say no.
Right. But
No
it's
is
tough.
a full sentence.
But it's tough with a mom. It
is.
is tough. It's tough for him because the mom's just like, oh, she can handle it. And then,
But she is
But we're
welcome.
supposed to get
it's
over
the
it.
effing dog.
right. But she
This
also
coming
said
from
she's
the woman with the
entitled.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a dog.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't know. I'm not sure. I think she doesn't care for the mom.
Yeah,
Well,
probably
she might not.
I think
Or
you're
maybe
right. I think
other
there's
way, or vice
there
versa.
might be some
Might be
boundary
mutual.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that I'm just
It might be
outrageously
mutual.
lucky with my mother-in-law.
I would just start saying to my husband, "Oh,
stop bragging.
I found this wonderful hotel. I'm just going to hit book and let him see the price and let him see, you know, I'll be there." And then he'll
But
go,
they would pick a fight
"Hold
with
on."
you about this rather than have that discussion with
mom.
the
Yes.
mum.
But you know, it gets me. It says she's insisting on staying at our place.
Yeah, insisting.
But also, like, why can't she just leave the dog with a neighbor?
Right.
There's
This is-
kennels.
yes.
Right.
Like, she could get someone to look after the dog. It's a cute little Pomeranian. like,
yeah.
I'm sure
No, it's
some.
not cute though. It bites
It
people's
bites. I know.
ankles
No one
Sorry,
wants it.
it is a vicious attack dog.
Yeah. Nobody
Yeah.
wants. So
But
we had guests
when it's on a shell.
We had guests when the kids were really little. Oh God, I think like 2 and 4, and it was my hubby's friend from school, and they came. They said, "Oh, can we come out for the weekend?" Yeah, sure, come out for the weekend. They had a baby. As they're arriving at our house, like driving to the house, oh, we're bringing our dogs with us. 2 dogs.
No
Two
heads
dogs.
up.
Oh, they're small dogs. I'm like, what the? We don't have dogs. We have cats. So they pull up, and they had the dirtiest dogs. Big dog. One dog was like demon dog.
Demon dog.
Its eyes were like beady and crazy. You know, like one going this and crazy dog. And the
Was
other
it a chihuahua?
I don't know what. The other one was a big dog. And they were like
Dog.
humping each other out in the yard.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, I have babies. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to have to keep them in a leash, like in the garage. No, and they didn't observe the rules. The husband let the dogs run around. And so I took my kids and brought them inside the house. And I was like, okay, guess we're not leaving the house. Demon dog ran into the house at one point. It like growled at my daughter.
Oh my God.
They were weeing all over and so the guy brought his wife and a baby, and Demon Dog was terrifying. And I set up the bedroom for them, whatever. He decided that he couldn't leave the dogs alone, so he slept in a tent in the yard with the dogs.
Stop it.
he just wanted a full 8 hours sleep.
Yeah, hands
Baby
down.
was indoors. Mum had to deal with everything.
But he slept with the dogs outside.
Well,
it was
that's
so
his
weird.
own-
Enjoy the dog
yeah.
house.
Then
I hope there's a frost in the night.
the next day, we went for a hike, and I took out my baby. You know, you had the backpack.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The dogs had weed on it.
Oh.
The dogs had weed on it. So I am not. When someone says
Unacceptable.
that they're coming to my house and they're bringing like an animal, I'm
No.
like, hell no! It's for an overnight.
It's,
you
do
did
you
not.
know what? It's so rude.
If you know the family and you know the dog,
If you
I
know
agree,
the
'cause
dog,
there are some very well trained
Zeus,
dogs.
Zeus
who
would
be
always be welcome.
Zeus is great.
Always welcome.
thank
He would always be. He's a different dog.
Zeus wouldn't pee on your.
He
baby
wouldn't
carrier.
growl at babies.
No, he
Yeah.
wouldn't. Unless the baby tried to take his rock.
Oh yeah.
Since he's been neutered, though, I have to say he's
neutered.
not
I
the
don't
nicest
think they were
dog.
neutered.
That might have made a difference
I
too.
think-
I'm
that
hoping
he's-
it changes.
He's just perimenopausal. He'll get through it.
Yeah.
He's just pissed that you've cut his wiener off.
It was not his wiener.
His
it was
balls.
his nuts.
But don't you think? So the mother-in-law also just got the dog 6 months ago. Right?
Oh.
So it's probably not very well trained.
Yeah.
So
It sounds like she's
bored the dog.
exactly.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, she totally can.
This is I think this lady is completely justified in her.
I know.
Controlling. I think she sounds
Protective.
very controlling. My
Except for
son
with
will
the
let
dog.
me do this.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's
You
the
can
end
deal
of
with it.
Yeah.
You can deal with
I'm
that.
in
My way or the
control.
highway.
I am in charge in your house, and that really gets
would
my
get
That would be
back up.
unbelievable.
No, that would not go.
So I think we're all in
Yeah.
team wife.
team
I
white.
think so.
Oh, yeah.
Team
Absolutely.
white flag, baby.
Absolutely.
Team wife
out,
at the
get
spa.
out.
But
Yeah,
what
at
would
the
the
spa.
guy? Let's say if the guy had written the letter in and saying, "I just don't know what my wife's problem is and all this stuff.
Why is she moaning?
Would
She's
we?
being mean to my mom.
The flip side of that.
The flip side is we don't feel sorry for you.
No, but you can't just say that without examining it from the
I do
man's
agree.
point of view as well.
She doesn't like my mother.
Yeah, my
Why
mother.
Doesn't she like
Why
my
doesn't
mother?
she? Yeah.
Or maybe my mother's ill and she can't, stay somewhere else. Or
She has to stay in my house with her dog.
Yeah, we don't know, but I agree on this. It's not looking good though.
No.
No.
Dirty Gertie's got to board the dog.
Yeah, I think so.
And herself.
poor wife.
Or the wife. Maybe she can board the wife in a nice hotel.
Honestly, I'm with you,
then she has
Tammy.
to get
Let's
the
book
cleaner.
And the
let's
cleaner.
book her a really
Oh, but there's a
lovely
wedding.
hotel.
It's a wedding, isn't it, as well?
wedding.
So she
Excellent.
needs
So
to
she
get ready
can-
for the wedding
She
as
can
well.
stay at the hotel where the wedding is, where the reception
Yes.
is. Even better, because then she can have the champagne. She can get her makeup done.
Maybe she
Yeah.
can stay for a month. Go the dog dander is
Honestly,
taken
absolutely.
out. Stay out.
She can fumigate the house.
Do you know what, as well, though? It's one of these...
We are dog people. It's not that we don't
Yeah.
like dogs.
No, we like dogs.
It's one of these situations, though, that could actually end a relationship
Yeah.
because it's like the final nail
Yes.
in the coffin. And then when the husband's going around saying, she left me because my mother came to stay with the dog for the weekend. How ridiculous. But they're not looking at everything that led up to that.
I don't think
Because
it's
we all
gonna-
know that
final-
it's one straw, but it's
Yeah.
like there's 10,000 instances
Yeah.
I
before
don't think
you
it's
lose
gonna,
it.
I think it's just going to lead to long-term resentment.
Of course
Yeah.
it will.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it will.
think it's gonna-
Like the nose
But
hair
it-
trimmer.
it might
It's
be
never
the-
about the nose hair trimmer.
It might be the 20th resentment, though. How many
Yeah.
resentments have you got room to
Yeah.
store?
Yeah, we need that background actually. That
Yeah.
would-
How many
Oh, yes.
resentments do you have?
Yeah.
How much do you have? Yeah. You've been listening to the Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers, real-life friends from across the globe who have chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences, united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Keep calm and join us on our next podcast. And until then, mum's the word.